Are we live already? I pressed the wrong button. Hello. Just popped out at lunchtime to run a little bit with the doggies. And wanted to see if you'd seen my post from yesterday, guys. So we had our dōTerra convention last week in America. And they shared tons of science and research all about our dōTerra oils. And the most exciting thing for me, I haven't finished watching all the sessions yet, but what stood out for me on one of the sessions that we watched was they had some researchers from Roseman Health Sciences University who had done an independent study, so without dōTerra known, on a few products, few essential oils from various companies. And so I guess they were testing on quality. What they were doing was they had used some liver tissues and were, I guess, testing purity and quality. And what was super exciting was that they found when testing, they had obviously their standard and then comparing dōTerra oils and other competitor oils. And the dōTerra oils were working on certain pathways, so immunity and cellular growth pathways. There was another one I've forgotten. And so seeing how the oils work on a molecular level, and what they found with our dōTerra oils was that they were actually activating or inhibiting, where relevant, the cells. So activating cell growth where relevant, where our body needed it. And there were other companies whose oils were apparently pure but were actually creating negative effects, so on the same cells. So even though they then did more tests and then would isolate certain compounds in the oils, so for example, when they did a copaiba test, they would isolate the beta-caryophyllene, one of the naturally occurring chemical constituents, and test how that would impact or affect on these tissue cells. And quite often, just the isolated compound, the effect that would have was what some competitor oils were doing. But the reason dōTerra's oils were working at a higher standard and creating a more of an impact on these cells was that our oils are synergistic. So they're a complete compound from the plant. There's nothing isolated, so it all works together synergistically and had a better impact for the tissue cells. And so what they also found was, when comparing how synthetic essential oils affected these tissues, that a lot of the competitor brands were working on the same level, so actually causing damage in the cells instead of helping the cells to regenerate or boost immunity and stuff like that. It is incredible how important quality and the right knowledge when it comes to farming methods and distillation, and the fact that with dōTerra's CPTG, the Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade standard that they've created, if we have an oil that doesn't meet those standards, they reject it. So we can absolutely believe that every time we use an oil, that it's the same therapeutic effect on our body. We have this trust, this integrity that they have with their products. It's so important. But for me, the fact that we have these scientists, that was totally independent study, dōTerra didn't even know about it until the results were out when the university contacted them. It is incredible that there's good and bad effects even when it's apparently a pure oil. So quality and purity really is important, because we might as well just be using synthetics if we're not fazed about what impact it's having on our bodies on a cellular level. How's it be? There's so much information like that, and it just brought home for me how important the quality is and what it does in our bodies, and the good stuff, the good impact it has on what these oils, why we're using them. We're using them for therapeutic effects, for helping our body to heal from certain ailments, or just for our wellness. So quality is so important, and to have a third-party independent study confirm how important that is was just incredible, really exciting for us. And there was other info like how the new products were harvested and discovered and grown and what good they're doing on our bodies. But for me, if you go check out my most recent post, I'm happy to share more of the graphs and the actual reports from the study if you want it. But just know that when we're using our products, that we definitely have the best. We have the most tested. It's incredible and so worth, oh my goodness, just quality matters. We know that when we eat food and when we use products, and when you're buying furniture, like, you want something to last and have a good result, it's worth spending the money on it. Our health is so important, and why not? Say it. Tell me where you're watching from, what your experience is. If you saw the session, let me know your thoughts on it. It was really exciting to hear that. So I just wanted to hop on and share and go read a little bit more. I probably smashed up the actual facts just because it's so exciting, guys. I need you to know this. It's really, really awesome. So anyway, I can't even see what's on my screen, so I don't know if anybody else has joined, but give us a wave and I will chat to you soon. Cheers. Have a good week. Bye.